Mr. Beautiful Blue. Good job. Oh, good job. I'm just glad man belongs to me. Fuck Big John, he can't even eat Chinese. You know what I mean, Mr. Beautiful Blues? Yeah, I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. Yes, Mixilla. I'm alright. I'm just chilling like a villain. You know what I mean? Yes, I. Long time no see. He can eat Chinese. He orders it. There's about 50 of them there, mate. You know what I mean, Big John? Pussycat man. He can't eat Chinese. He can't eat Chinese. Hong Kong style. We want Hong Kong style. Hong Kong style. Yes, libertarian. I don't know. The weather's starting to look bad here. It looks as though there's going to be a storm. Storm top and need it. Andy W. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Give us 2 minutes to sort these bubbles out for the dogs. I'll put the thing on. I'll put the thing on. You're going to have to bear with me. I'll put this on here. 2 seconds. Yes, I. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you. And I bring to you. I bring to you. I bring to you. You bring to me. What can you do when you live in a zoo? Yes, Andy W. Have I missed anyone else? I don't know. What can you do when you live in a zoo? Don't fuck about with a kangaroo. You know what I mean? Yes, independent puppy. Well, mate. Long time no see. Low read, man. Get some low read into you. Take a walk on the wild side.
with that wind.
We go up the tropics. I can't wait. We're in the tropics again. I'm going tropical, man.
We've had the April showers up here, Mr. Beautiful Blue.
Not today. It's been lovely today.
I love the evening.
Uh,
I love the evening. It gets a bit annoying on a night because you can't have the windows open with the bella.
no.
But that's the only time it bothers me. If I could have the windows open, it'd be alright.
Yes, I can. Yes, even. No, it looks like it's going to rain, you know, even. And the wind's fucking brutal.
Blue would struggle a bit in the evening. We have to come inside and cool off.
Lonely can't handle the heat as good as Bella.
But I think the difference is Bella's learned to sit in the shade, whereas Luna runs around chasing the frigging
I know.
cobwebs.
I know. Oh,
Well,
what I got stamping. When you know, you know, you know. Radio humans in the house. Oh, then let me go. Thank you, Bella. Want some? Back in the 1940s, yes, Paul said.
our little girl at the school.
Oh, you can't have these. Yes, crocodiles in the house. Orinoco.
Not this weekend, fuming. We've had barbecues the last 2 weekends in a row.
No, we've had two.
That'll be told before the for the year.
One for my birthday, one for Mel's.
We've actually.
Right.
You've only been as well.
Oh, yeah. Yogi, what's the gossip? Got any gossip for us, Yogi, or what?
saying anything, so there's no point looking at me like that.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
ballet.
put it the dog staring at me looking at it. Yeah, I'm not done.
Yeah, don't smile a dickhead. Smile as a proper fucking idiot, man. Yes, I. Oh, oh, smiler. The only funny guy is fucking funny looking. Smiler. I know, Paul, say 100%. Oh. I wonder where Chris is. Yogi's not giving us no goss, so we'll have to get on Chris. You know what I mean? Chris gives us the goss all day long, all day long. Hey, Jane, botting it. $56. You can't even count to 56, man. 1, 2, miss a few. 9900.
He doesn't go out of putting it Mr. Beautiful Blues if he's felt.
Mr. Beautiful Blues, don't make me get melted. Use a big spanner.
I don't think you don't know how to put it, you have to have Velcro.
Hmm. Evening, evening. Are we ready? Are we ready? Please.
You'll see anywhere.
Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked away across USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way. Shaved her legs and then he was a she. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
Motherfucker.
Said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side.
Yeah.
Candy came from out on the island. In the back room, she was everybody's darling. But she never lost her head. Even when she was given head, she says, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls go do 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 do. Little Joe never once gave it away.
Little
Everybody
Jojo
had to
is
pay
a
and pay.
class.
A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where they said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey, Joe, take a walk on the wild side. Sugar Plum Fairy came and hit the streets, looking for soul food and a place to eat. Went to the Apollo, you should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey, sugar, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. All right.
All right.
Huh. Jackie is just speeding away. Thought she was James Dean for a day.
I've got the next tune.
Then I guess she
Yes,
had to
that's
crash.
right.
Valium would have helped that crash. She said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey, honey, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls say, do 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 do.
The saxophone out. Check it, check it. Blast that saxophone. I've only got it fucking. I swear down. How mad's that? I've got it. I only have it. Whoa. Check it out. Can't beat the slap. After this song, Chris, I'll put the link out, mate.
Winding your way down
The street,
lighting your head and
dead on your feet.
Well, another crazy day. Drink the night away and
We
forget
talk
about
about everything. Get Luna.
This city desert makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul. And it's taking you so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it held everything. You used to think that it was so easy. You used to say
I'll
that
say
it
limits
was
lowest.
so easy, but you're trying now. Another year and then you'd be happy, just one more year and then you'll be happy.
What
But
the
you're crying now.
Yes, no magic. I've started, so I must finish.
Well, down in
Mel used to tell me that this song reminds of me.
Way down the street, there's a light in his place. He opens the door, he's got
Got
that
that
look
look
on
upon
his
his
face,
face.
and he asks you where you've been. You tell him who you've seen, and you talk about anything. He's got this dream about buying some land. He's gonna give up the booze and the one night stands, and then he'll settle down in some quiet little town and forget
About
everything.
everything.
But you know he'll always keep moving. You know he's never gonna stop moving. 'Cause he's rolling, he's the rolling stone. When you wake up, it's a new morning. The sun is shining, it's a new morning. You're going home.
Never. Down, 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 down. Like a down, down. Everything I see, a fucking shite. Yes, we've had enough of that. Can't beat a bit of Baker Street. You know what I mean? There's the link, Chris. If you want to come up, come up. If you don't want to come up, don't come up. Talk about everything. It's Luna the Boner. It's Luna the Boner. Yeah. Hey-oh. 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 Trio. Trio. Oh, remembers trios? You can still get them now and again.
They're not the same, though.
Something else the same. You want taste buds are just shaved. That's what it will be. You know what I mean?
Nothing's the same as what it used to be. It remembers Vitalite,
Right, like
Golden Chain.
Vitalite. Golden chain, yeah, shite. And white light was shite.
But the advert was good.
I know.
Whoa.
Oh, Vitalite. Whoa, Vitalite.
Bongo advert.
I'm not sure, Evie. Some people, yeah, Umbongo, 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 Umbongo. Some people say it is, but I'd like to know the no.
I used to like try and remember every word to the Bongo advert.
Yeah. Go on, then.
Way down deep in the middle of the Congo, the hippo took a neighbor, got the gabber and the mango dance. I can't remember the rest. I think I did quite well considering it was 20 odd years ago.
When I'm 69.
And said, I know, we'll call it a
Bongo. I know we'll call it Luna Bona. It's Luna. Where's Bella?
Can you remember them
Where's
jobs
Bella?
we used to get
Then what?
face on and feet,
What?
the yogurts?
No.
Yeah, feet on. Then fiendish feet or smell of coal. I used to have them too.
Never heard of him. Bossman, Mr. Bossman. It's one you should talk about, Mr. Bossman. What's that, mate? Not what's that, mate? Facebook, me yesterday. Bossman from Sri Lanka.
What was your favourite advert?
I don't know. Listen to this, listen to this.
Hi, sir and madam, how are you?
Malaysia.
Hi, sir and madam, how are you?
Took a proper little shower to us, didn't she, Malaysia? She started crying when we had to go.
Hi, sir and madam, how are you?
Hi, sir, madam. How are you? Yes, Chris, right.
Yeah, it's,
Come on.
yeah. Did you see Yogi's today?
No, no.
No. God, yeah. I think it's a bit like I said to Tyrone. It's a bit disgusting. Master Ron said about Smiler.
Oh, what's he said about Smala?
Uh, yeah. Someone. I just seen that he said Smiler went to prison and he was someone's red boy.
Sounds about right, Chris.
What? Yeah, but yeah. Like I said to Tyrone, you don't joke about stuff like that. Well, yeah, because I was working in there, and yeah, someone got raped. Tubbs.
Did they?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
good.
Well, you think Master Ron is joking? Yeah,
I don't know, Chris. I don't know, if I'm honest.
yeah.
What do you think he was joking?
Well, no. Because
What's that?
Tyrone said they don't get on at the moment.
So I don't think he was joking about rape.
Yeah,
Red boys usually are willing participants, aren't they? They
yeah,
just get paid for it. It's like a male prostitute, you get a red boy.
yeah. The give tick.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, well, yeah. Some people do joke about it in prison. Well, sometimes it does happen. Some people do get raped in there.
No, it's not good, is it?
No, and and someone got raped in Berwyn in 2022.
Not good. Not good at
No,
all. What have you
but
been up to, Chris?
yeah, well, I'd be up to well, nothing much. Where it's shitty, yeah, it's just pissing down.
Oh, it's been lovely here all day. It looks as though it's going to piss down now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got I think it's got to piss down tomorrow. And it's going to be okay on Saturday.
Going to piss down tomorrow.
Yeah, well, yeah, and the weather's going to be quite nice on Saturday.
Right, good.
Yeah,
We like nice
well,
weather.
according to JB News.
JB News.
Yeah, well,
What?
they said, oh yeah, God, yeah, I'd seen where's pork chops now?
Pork chop there. Come on, he's a chicken.
Chicken, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's,
God, yeah, I just seen do you think you go back Alderton again or not?
yeah, maybe, Chris, maybe. Never
Yeah,
say never, there.
yeah. Jamie might be going back Alderton
Oh, might
too.
he? Thought
Yeah,
Jamie doesn't like Waterton.
I don't know. I heard him saying he might be going back. Um, filming the protests on that, and
Oh,
d- yeah, and doing lives too.
I wonder if he goes on his scooter or not. Because it'll be some walking that.
Yeah. Well, it's some walking around Leeds. Yeah.
Yeah. He might go
Yeah.
on his scooter. He might have to go on his scooter, Jamie.
I didn't know. He's got a scooter.
Yeah, he's got a scooter. He's got a
Yeah.
bad leg, hasn't he? Jamie got bad legs.
Oh, yeah. I do not know.
Yeah, he also
Um.
got bad legs, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
He can't
Is
walk
it a
far.
scooter like Marty drives? Yeah.
No, I like what the old age pensioners ride on. You know,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah. Well, almost everyone's got a scooter. Um. But yeah. Yeah. God. Yeah. 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 Do you think Crinkle's mad? He drives around on the scooter. Ice pissed.
yeah, drink drive and that, you know.
Well, yeah.
Yes, not that. Yeah, I think Crinkle's up his head. Do you think he's up his head, Chris?
Well, driving around on that. Yeah.
He's not bothered, is he? He's not bothered
Yeah.
if he breaks the law.
Yeah. 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 I'd be scared to drive on that. Being pissed. Well, saying that, it's not enough coppers around. Well, saying that, you could crash into someone,
I know,
yeah, on the roads. But oh God, yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think YouTube's be quite quiet? Yeah,
Yeah, that's hasn't it?
yeah. Except for AY and yeah, I think Spangler was on last night.
Oh,
Spangler,
Smiler. That
yeah,
dickhead.
yeah. I don't see you on Smilers.
I don't go on Smilers. I think he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you fell out with him.
I was never in with him, fall out with him, Chris. I just know, I just get funny vibes about Smiler, mate. He's not a nice person, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's creepy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um. What do you think? Well, they're like some of the people from um, what's it called? A fighting community.
No, he's not. No, he's just a creepy cunt, Smiler. I
Yeah,
don't like him. Oh,
yeah,
yeah, he's there for a bar.
yeah, I don't mind people from the fighting community. They're just more
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah, some of them are all right, aren't they?
Yeah, but yeah, yeah. I never say crinkle over there.
Crinkle, I know, I never say Crinkle over there. He wouldn't last 2 minutes over there, that's why.
No, they probably find out where he lives. They do. Yeah, I think they probably do more decking over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they will go to your house over there.
Have you been to work today?
Well, no, I'm not back into Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah,
What nights or days?
I have to do nights.
Oh, you don't like nights, do you?
No, but you have to do it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm. Well, yeah, never mind Spain. Yeah, I'm going for another job here. I'm looking for 40 hours a week.
all right.
Yeah, um, yeah, yeah, like um, d- uh, well, you do 12 hours. Well, it does knock you about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. God,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I'd rather do 8.
Grab the
Yeah,
white
like,
ones.
yeah, Tyrone said, keep your job for the time being, and, well, I just carry on looking.
Yeah, that's what I do. Just keep your job. I might look for a new job as well.
Yeah. Well, you do, well, you don't like it either.
I like it, but some sometimes they put extra work on my van. Do you know what I mean,
Oh,
Chris?
yeah. You have to stay behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Um, but, yeah, Pork Chop said, he's looking for a new one.
oh, did he?
Yeah, he said yesterday. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think is pathetic? Tops, yeah. I get a new jobs all the time.
No,
No,
no, I don't think it's pathetic, mate. Do you?
no. Well, no. Some people might think. Some people say, "God, you should just find a job and settle."
Yeah, but you have to be happy before you can settle, don't you?
Yeah. It's not easy to get those bloody good jobs,
Yeah, I know.
the
True,
jobs
true.
you want. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy to get bloody 40 hours a week at the moment.
I know. It's mad,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. But yeah, it's just one of them. Yeah, yeah, it's Mr. Beautiful Bruce. Good and everyone in the chat.
Mr. Beautiful Blues is in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, uh, yeah. Is he keeping good? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I read past this town 2 weeks ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, on the train going to Cardiff.
Where? Shrewsbury or Edinford?
Yeah, I think he just lives outside Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives in Shropshire.
Yeah, they're a funny bunch down that way, aren't
God, they all sound like bloody people from Birmingham.
they?
Yeah, I'm Beyonce.
And Beyonce, yeah.
Yeah, but Beyonce, beautiful Bruce. God, they all speak the same. And Shrewsbury people.
And all the talk
Yeah,
funny, don't they?
and probably Yogi does.
Yogi, yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Well, Yogi's just over the border from me. Yeah, yeah. God, they all sound like bloody people from Birmingham.
Oh, he's from Ludlow, Mr. Beautiful Blues.
Oh yeah, this it's this it's not far from Shrewsbury.
Yeah, they've got a race course at Ludlow.
Yeah, it's on the Welsh border. Yeah, that yeah what
Yeah, you do,
yeah,
Yogi.
Mr. Beautiful Bruce might know. I think your town used to be Wales once.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, well, it used to be a capital of Wales. 500 years ago.
Right, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah, and yeah, well, and we became one country.
Right. Yes,
Yeah,
Nomadic.
Hey, how you doing?
yeah,
Big
right.
up the Northerners, Nomad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. and
What,
Mrs.
what, what?
Torbs, Chris, you slapper,
Yeah, right.
chap.
What do you think about the riots in America?
That's in Cali. That's the biggest problem there. You got a disagreement between Trump and the governor, Gavin Newsom. They hate each
Yeah,
other with a vengeance. That's why there's just been this big overkill.
yeah,
Um,
and the Mexicans want to take California back.
no, they don't.
Well, I
Yeah, they
Mexicans,
think
do.
Mexicans is like I mean, yeah, there's a lot of illegals here, but they're cheap labor. America's
yeah,
not going to do away with them. They keep saying, "Oh, they're deporting all these people." Well, it's funny enough they'll be back the next week.
yeah,
It's just a screen thing, you see it on the TV, all this stuff, but
yeah,
it's never going to change. America
yeah,
needs cheap labor
yeah.
because Americans won't do a lot of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Well, what do you think about Ireland? Ireland is kicking off.
I saw. So what's that all about then? Going on over
Well,
there now?
yeah, a young girl got well, I think sexually assaulted. I think a 14-year-old girl, and well, yeah, well, no one likes paedophiles, and lots of people are kicking off.
Right, I've seen that there's like the rioting and the setting light to everything. I didn't. I just, I
Yeah,
wasn't quite sure what's going on, but I didn't realize it was a girl. It was a
yeah, yeah, and people in that town just can't find accommodation no more because the migrants are taking their houses and the hotels.
right.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, do you think the migrants are taking the Mickey everywhere?
I'm an immigrant to this
Yeah,
country.
you don't take a piss.
I know because there's a right way you come into a country and there's a wrong way you go into a country.
Yeah, yeah, and you're going to the country, touch kids, you should be gone.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like here we have the Dreamers, which are where illegals have come in. They've had a kid here, which is entitled to be here as an American because they're
Yeah,
American
yeah,
citizen.
yeah,
But their families do it intentionally. They know what they're getting up to and stuff like that. And then what's happening at the moment? Yes, they're going through like Cali at the moment, where they're going through the places like if you go to a
yeah,
Home Depot, which is like B&Q in
yeah,
England.
yeah,
Many Home Depots, you'll have just Mexicans waiting outside, and a builder will come along. They're
yeah,
doing something. They'll just say to them, "Do you want to do some cash in hand?" And they'll pick them up. And that's where ICE has been going, is
yeah,
to places like that and pick and kitchens, things like that. But
yeah,
it's not going to change anything.
yeah. But yeah, I'm just pissed off because some of these migrants are sex offenders.
Well, I mean, I can't answer on that. I mean, you're going to get weird and wonderful people going into any sort of country, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Mr. Beautiful Bruce probably knows more than me. He's from Ireland. Yeah,
Nosy?
yeah. Tubbs, do you think Ireland is kicking off because they don't like nonsense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like immigrants.
yeah.
Yeah,
God, yeah.
Yeah,
Ireland
they
is
don't
mad.
they don't like illegal immigrants. Yeah, I think there's that difference. There's illegal
yeah, legal
immigrants
immigrants. Yeah,
and there's
Yeah,
legal
yeah,
ones like me that go through that process. You know.
yeah, yeah. God, yeah, yeah. Ireland's off. Well, Ireland is proper kicking off. It'll probably be kicking off tonight too.
Yeah, I mean, it'll peter itself out in the end, won't it? Because you're gonna get people there that are generally there because of what's happened. You're gonna get thug type people there that are just there because they get a chance to
Smash police
destroy stuff.
cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and do things like that. But it will give up in the next few days, I would imagine. You know,
yeah,
like it's doing now in Cali. You know.
yeah. But yeah,
because
um,
Hmm?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think it's
I've turned my
disgusting?
cam off.
But yeah,
All right, Tubbs.
yeah, yo,
Hey,
yeah,
Migsy.
Yeah, no matter. Hello, lad. Not seen you. Yeah, spoke to you for a while. Oh, you're all right, miss.
Yeah, this is Chicago, but I'm on the outskirts, which is like the M25 because
What
we've
is
got
it?
a.
What's Chicago, mate? The Windy City, in it, or whatever it's called.
I know it's gangster.
Fucking gangster. Windy City. It's full of potholes like the rest of the fucking world. Never mind, gangster.
They're spending a fortune here on these infrastructure, like you can see here, all this roads and everything.
Hmm?
Um,
Yeah, apparently they're spending a lot of money on infrastructure, but I live in Bootle. You know what to do? Fucking blowing it up.
wow.
Starting again. I'm only joking. Might as
No,
well
I
do.
mean, it's like here though. They're forever replacing everything purely because it's like everything's breaking up. You know, like all the bridges, things like that. They're 50 years old for Christ's sakes or more. Some of these,
Yeah,
and concrete and
that's
steel
what
don't
it. That's
last.
what infrastructure is. And they'll replace the road, and because it's overused, and 18 months later, it's full of holes again. It's just not never done properly. It's just wasting money.
Hmm. I mean, here especially, this Chicago's having an absolute fortune spent on it, but nothing really seems to be. I mean, this has been going on for about 2 years. Nothing, nothing's finished.
That's
Certain
what.
states, like Texas, when Texas does something, they do it quick. They'll dig up roads and blah blah. You come back and then suddenly it's all finished. But here they don't. They don't. They don't rush.
No matter, that's what I'm like. You know, when people park, don't forget in UK, the,
Hmm.
the councils don't own the land. You know, when you get a
Right.
parking ticket and all that crap, double yellow lines,
Uh huh.
the council have got no authority to levy a charge on anyone
Hmm.
by any court. So when so say you get a parking ticket in the UK, right?
Right.
The council have got no authority to levy that charge. You know? They don't own the land. Who does?
Hmm. I didn't know that.
You, the taxpayer, the person, the man of the land, the human being man.
Right.
owns the land. The council don't own the land. The only liable tax you're liable to pay for in this country, and people, I'll argue with them till they're blue in the face, but this is fact and law in the court of England, is say you get a job and you agree and sign a contract to pay taxes through PAYE.
Mm.
That's the only lawful tax you're obliged to pay. You know why? Because there's a contract in the matter. Council tax, anything like that. Where's the contract? It's a civil matter. There's no contract in the matter. That's when you get all these bailiffs coming to your door threatening to do this and take your car. It's absolute nonsense. And people have been falling it for years in this country, like the houses getting repossessed and all sorts. And I've looked into civil law. They haven't got a leg to stand on. You know when you when you got a mortgage in this country, Torb, say like I got my mortgage through the Royal Bank of Scotland, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think owns that mortgage? Not the Royal fucking Bank of Scotland. They've got nothing to do with them. Mate, honestly, you need to look into it. No, a hedging fund company buy that service, that debt for you, and they just manage it on their behalf. Nothing to do with the Royal, but they don't lend you the money, the bank themselves. It's still like a hedge fund, and people taking chances on, because you borrow 30 grand and you're paying extra over the term of the 30 years, you're paying 90 grand back, so they're making 60 grand. If they've got 3,000 houses, because the hedge funds, they've got billions, you can imagine the amount of money they're making.
Yeah, man.
It's an absolute con what's been going on in this country. Absolute con.
Free man of the land stuff you're talking about.
Yeah, but Torbs, people go on and go, oh, you're sovereign citizen. No, there's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. We all abide by law, but not statutes and acts. That's not law.
Accent statues.
Yeah, they're not law. And when you get the council, they send you a statement. Right, so Torbs, say like you and your missus own your own house, and you get someone to come in and do work, right? You agree a contract, you'll agree to pay them so much, and you put it in writing, don't you?
Yeah.
So you've got your signature and their signature, so you've got reverse liability. So if they fail, you can counter sue them. So when the council say, well, and this is where they get people on benefits, you see, because I've asked them, not for me, for other people, whose authority have you got to take money out of people's benefits? Who gives you that authority? And he won't answer me, because they've got no authority to do it.
Yeah.
And I've asked them, and they won't answer. I've had show me proof of claim. Basically, they just blank you. They don't want to know, because they know they've got right. When it comes to council tax and all that, and you get all this Northampton County Court, all your county court, it's absolute nonsense. It's
Yeah.
not a court at all. It's a book. I've told you this before. You call it the four-court process, right? You go to your two local courts, your magistrates' courts, your county court is the one that's out in my name now. So then they say it's Northampton Magistrates Court, right? Or whatever court it is. You phone them up. There's no warrants in your name. It's come from an enforcement centre. It's not a court. It's hired by the council and it's rubber stamped on a form called an XP96. It's all a fraud. People losing their homes and everything over it.
I know.
And we need to stand up and fight. Beat the banks and Response UK. Everyone look onto it and support them, because it could be your child, your neighbour, your friend, your family who's the next victim.
Yes, Bright.
Hey, Bright.
Anyway, I wasn't having a rant, Thomas. I just wanted to get it off your chest. Like, cause you know what, Thomas? I like to help people. I've got a few people off parking tickets.
Yeah.
Fucking bailiffs coming round. What is the control? Control of what? You don't need control. You've got is the air you breathe, you divvy. Do what? Go the fuck away from me. Just remove your implied rights of access. And you go, I've got a one from a court. I said, what court's that? And he's like, Northampton Magistrates Court. I said, can you show me the judge's signature? And they go, because no judge would ever sign it because it's fraud.
Yeah,
Of
man.
course, it's fraud. Honest, Tubbs, honest, mate, I am well into the law, civil matters,
Yeah,
mate.
it's like me. I don't drive. I travel.
Tubbs, I heard the bailiff saying, well, how come I've got 7 warrants of arrest? And we were like, well, what's that for? Well, breaking bail, well, that's not civil law, that's criminal law. There's a big difference. And not bailiffs anymore. They stopped being bailiffs in 2015, Tubbs and enforcement officers now. Warranted from the court. Well, you know, when they show you their badge, look at the signature for the judge underneath it, like justice of the peace. You'll never make it out. You'll never be able to read it, so you can't check if that person actually exists at that court. It's a big con.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, big con. Oh, I welcome bailiffs to come to my door. I'll knock on my door and say, we're removing goods. Goods? I haven't got goods. I've got property. I've got no goods to levy. I've got property. My property only on and in my property. I've got no goods to levy. No, fuck off, basically. You know what I mean? Tubbs, they can't break in anymore. Well, they couldn't anyway in a civil matter. They can't climb through windows. The only way they can get through your front door is if you would leave it open or you agree to let them in, which you're not going to do so. And what they do then is just turn around and say, we'll take your car, let them put a clamp on your car, and you know why? Let them, and don't argue with them, don't fight with them, so they can phone the police and say, hey, he fucking put his hands on me. Get the police to back him up. No, 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 no. Let them put it on. Because they have to give you a certain amount of time to pay, it's on. But anyway, you can cut, depending on what law, if it's civil law, like council tax or a parking ticket, right, you can actually cut the clamp off using, because their statutory instrument isn't lawful, i.e. they wasn't. You know what I mean? So they've got no right to do what they've doing. So what you do, you cut the clamp off, you go to B&Q and you buy the equivalent lock and go, yeah, this is fucking clamp back the next day, piss off. I've seen it done, mate, I've done it. Oh, mate, Tubbs, honest to God, mate. Tubbs, you must watch Bannerman. Surely to God, you must watch Bannerman.
I don't watch Bannerman.
No, mate, you need to and learn law.
I know all
No.
about the fucking Freeman Netherland stuff.
Yeah. Tubbs, the only thing you know about is fucking Parmos.
You're talking Freeman Netherland. That's what you're talking.
Tubbs, the only thing you know about is Parmos.
I've got a video before I was even on YouTube telling the coppers when they pulled us over that I'm not
Tubbs,
travelling.
listen, I'm going to have to put myself microphone on silent. I'll be back in a minute or two, all right?
Yeah, man.
All right, lad.
Yeah, he's talking Freeman Netherland stuff, man. That's what he's talking.
So how are you anyway, Mr. Tubbs?
Who paid the bin men before council tax and poll tax, Wolfie? Who paid the bin men then? I'm okay, nomadic. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad actually. It's a bit cooler here today, thank God.
Oh, it's been scorching here today. It's been scorching today.
Well, here it's like, I mean, you can see it's like there's like a mist in the air, but it's about 23 degrees. If this burns away, then yes, it'll get warm because it's just coming up for midday here. Because
Yeah.
this is a different time zone, so I'm 6 hours behind you lot. But now this one I've got at the moment, I'm supposed to get this offloaded tomorrow, but I'm going to go there today and say, hey, I've got it down for today. Because I don't want to mess about tomorrow. You know, I'd rather get them offloaded today rather than 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, then go and fight with the Chicago rush hour. And then I've got to go back out and get reloaded, and then I go down to Cocoa Beach in Florida.
All right.
To that I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to SpaceX, the rocket manufacturer.
All right.
This is their actual manufacturing plant. So I want to try and get some sort of videos, but I don't know what this is. I mean, security's probably going to be a bit silly there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it'd be good to see this stuff, you know. I mean, you see it on the TV, but to actually be there and see these rockets. I mean, I've been to NASA places in like Mississippi and Houston, and you'll see like rocket stuff, but SpaceX would be something a bit different.
Yeah. I can imagine so, mate.
Hmm
I can
But
definitely imagine so.
I didn't even realize it was SpaceX till it come up on my computer, because when we book loads, it just tells you the area you're going to. Like it said Cocoa Beach, Florida, and I thought, yeah, that'll be different. I'll go down to Florida, because that allows me to stop at a house on the way through over the weekend
How
as
far's
well.
Florida from you now?
Florida's only about 270 miles to the to the state line from Georgia to Florida,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
but
it's
you're not in Georgia, are you?
no, this is Illinois. I'm
So
right up in Chicago, so it's like from here to SpaceX is about 1,200 miles,
okay now.
but it's easy to do, you know, especially going back through to Tennessee and stuff. It's all relatively flat, so you can just put your foot down and go. And in Florida's I mean, from Georgia all the way down to Florida, because Cocoa Beach is like going towards like Miami down that way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just flat, and hopefully the weather's good, you know, which would be. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep my GoPro, because I got this GoPro there that I use, like there on the window,
Yeah, yeah.
and it also fits on my safety hat, but it's discreet. You can't see it on there
All right.
because my visor comes down. But like I say, I don't want to get thrown off the place, but just. But it'd be good to have a walk around, you know, and accidentally press a record button.
Yeah, the weather will be good in Florida. It's tropical down there.
Yeah, even when it rains, it bloody rains warm rain, you know. It sort of just comes and then goes instantly, and then the sun comes back out again. So
Yeah, it's tropical, isn't it? Florida.
Torbs, I'm back, lads. Sorry about
Mhm.
that.
It's all right.
Right, Torbs, listen, it's not about being a free man on the land, right? I abide by law.
Yeah, free man on the land stuff you're talking, Cole.
Yeah, but it's law, right? No matter
uh-huh.
you're in America, coppers need a reason and infraction to pull you over, don't they? Right or wrong, or
Yeah,
what they perceive as an infraction. In here, Torbs, they don't. But the difference is, in America, they can say driver's license, insurance, proof of registration. Over here, Torbs, they can pull you up over 163, can't they?
Yeah.
But they don't know the rest of it. Under your license and your name and date of birth, they haven't got a clue what the 164 and 165 is. That's what I'm talking about. Knowing the law. It's not being an arsehole, it's just knowing your
That's
rights.
not law, though. That's acts and statutes again.
I know, Tubbs, but under our acts and
164.
statutes, unfortunately,
164.
we have to
Exactly.
abide by that to drive our cars on the road, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You
Acts and
can't drive
statutes
without
again.
insurance. I would never do that, but by certain standards, I will go to a certain point with law. And then there's certain things you just can't get away with, regardless whether you agree with it or not. Like, I don't go by the name Mister. I never call myself Mister, a name given to me, administration name by the government. I wasn't born with that name. Torbs, mate, listen,
You're
I'm
talking
not.
about your straw. You're talking about your straw man now, aren't you?
Yeah, Torbs, but listen, this is where you get bailiffs and debt collectors, and they haven't got a fucking clue what they're talking about. And they're asking for a Mister. No, I'm the man version of me, not the Mister version given to the administration papers by the government. Do you get it, Tubbs?
Go on, I know it inside out.
Yeah, I know, good. So I just don't abide by all their bollocks. I take no notice of it.
We have that over here. We have what they call sovereign citizens.
No, right. No matter, I'm going to tell you now, the only sovereign citizens in America, you know who they are?
I don't
The
know them
coppers.
personally.
The coppers, because
No,
they
no,
don't abide
these.
by traffic laws. They don't abide by any laws. They can just ride roughshod over whatever they want because I'm a cop and I can do what I want. They're the sovereign citizens.
Well, I mean, I don't say I've seen it on YouTube where they stop these sovereign citizens, and it's all about they're not driving a car; they are doing something else, and they
Traveling,
don't need.
yeah, because
Traveling.
in
Yeah,
America, the law's different. To be classed as driving, it's in commerce, isn't it?
Yeah, driving's like
But
its
if
own
you're
job.
traveling in your own private conveyance, the law is totally different, and the coppers don't know it. They're meant to enforce laws that they know nothing about.
right. I still wouldn't mess with a lot of coppers here because some of them can be complete arseholes and it
Uh,
can cause you a whole lot of
No
things. So
matter,
I just.
listen, I watch a lot of American channels where I get a lot of information on the first, the second, the fifth, the fourth, the fifth, the 14th Amendments. I know quite a lot about it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Knowledge is power. So I'm educating myself. So when I go in these channels, I know what the bloody hell they're talking about, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Mm.
No, but it's just that certain states, especially like this state, this state, Illinois, their state troopers and people like that, there is nothing given. They're on you. End of. Certain states, you can work with them. Tennessee, Kentucky, and stuff like that. They're a little bit more laid back. But this is one of the worst ones. This is the one I've got like on
Yeah,
my head here.
I don't know, mate, with America. I mean, in UK, yeah, you'll always get everyone saying this police force is worse than this one. And it depends on the population and what crap they're putting up with as well, I think, a lot of the time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, give us 2
If
minutes.
you've got a highly dense population and it's got students' accommodation, well, they're going out on their beers, the police are going to be busier than, like, if they weren't there. You know what I mean? It
Give
just
us 2
depends on
minutes.
where you live.
I'm just gonna put the bins out. Give us 2 minutes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, man. Carry on.
No matter, listen, where I
Mhm.
live, I mean, I've said this the other day, a fucking kid went out to get bit. When I say kid, he's 58, but you know what I mean? He's vulnerable, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Went out to get a couple of bits the other day. I don't know if you know what that means.
Nope.
Right, well, let's just say you something you put in a pipe and smoke. Yeah,
Okay.
right? He
Mhm.
was left naked in the street. He was battered, robbed, and stripped of all his clothes and left in the street. 58-year-old man.
Bloody hell.
Round the corner from where I live, you know what? That fucking gripes thing. Cheeky little scumbags doing that to a man, a human being, little fuckers. And that's what I've said to other people. I'm 56. I'm not 30. I'm not the Colin I was when I was 30, where I can kick him up the ass and boot him over the wall. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he'd have to kill me to do that to me. Seriously, I would not allow myself to be humiliated like that. I feel sorry for the kid. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I can imagine.
He looks down the road. He's all right, like, but when I found that out, I was like, oh god, it makes you feel sick. You know what I mean? Thinking about it, it's horrible.
Yeah, the
But
world's getting
mate,
to.
it no matter.
Mhm.
It's where I live, mate.
Yeah, there's some places I go through, certain like even like with Scotland, Milwaukee, and Chicago and Detroit. There's some really dodgy areas, and even our computer system tells us to leave the
Right, no
area.
matter.
You know. Mhm.
Listen, mate. I found out this a couple of days ago. I live what you call it a Walmart, right by Big Asda, right?
Uh huh.
And there was some lad walking round, and there was leads hanging out, you know, the bottom of his coat.
Mhm.
Guess who turned up?
Don't know.
And response in the bomb squad.
Oh bloody hell!
Someone, well, I only what I got told. I didn't know. I hear police sirens. You hear them all the time round here where I live. You know what I mean? You take no
Right.
notice of it. And well, apparently, yeah. the armed response come in with the bomb squad, and basically it was a set of car jump leads that he had under the coat. It was just a little bit strange, you know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
But
we
you
got.
can, and that's in my local shop around the corner. What the f is the world coming to?
Mm,
You know
no, I
what?
mean, we.
No, I'm not against him, but someone's panicking and said there's a fella with leads hanging out of his coat next minute. Fucking World War Three. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I understand why they done it, but come on now.
Yeah, I mean, we get SWAT. We got SWAT here, which is the same as like armed
Yeah,
response.
special weapons and tactics in it. What?
I don't know what it stands for. I mean, I know,
Yeah, special
but
weapons
people.
and tactics. Hey, mate, we've got the SAS, so we don't have to worry about none of your nonsense over there.
No, but I mean, these guys are just. They look like. God, when you see them arrive on these places, I've seen one. There was one in Louisiana one night. I'm driving to near our OC in Louisiana, and there's one of. They got like these seriously big armored vehicle things, and they're all hanging off the side and everything. So you know they're just about to raid somebody's house. But you'll get people here that will swap people. What is what they call, where they will actually ring up and say, "Hey, somebody's just been shot here and stuff like." You get computer game people because they get deadly serious in that, and you will get swatted. Because I've had one driver I knew got swatted because they just thought it was a joke. But bloody hell, you see the video? These people parting through his door.
Coppers turn up at house. They can doors in with no warrant. Okay, they got probable cause because they think there's a suspect in there, right? So they've got existing circumstances which allows them to break doors down. You know what I mean? Existing circumstances. And they find out 10 minutes it's the wrong fucking house.
Wow.
I've seen it loads of times on you, and you're like, what the? How incompetent are you, gang of fucking idiots? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see the Acorn Man? When
Nope.
a lad was in, oh no, Magic, behave. Like, a lad had been arrested, right, and he was sitting back of a police car, right, or what they call a cruiser, people carrier.
Mm-hmm.
And this copper was standing about 20 foot away near his partner, about 20 foot to his left. Next minute, the wind's blowing and all these acorns started falling off trees, popping off everywhere. And you should have heard him. Shots fired, shots fired. He emptied his gun into the people carrier, and this kid sitting in there with handcuffs on his back.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with guns is like we're the most heavily armed country in the world for citizens. That's
Yeah,
why
but
it's
what
like.
gets me, sorry, no matter, is
Mhm.
you're walking down the street legally carrying a sidearm, and 10 coppers are pulling guns at you and frisking you and everything. So it's a legal carry state, and all you want to do is search you for warrants and everything, but you've got no probable cause because you've not committed a crime. But it
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
stop them from trying, does it, to ham you up and put you in jail and ruin your life? Do
it's
you
per.
ever watch? Yeah, no matter. I'll give you the channel to watch if Torbs doesn't mind. The Armed Fisherman.
Mhm.
He's got about 250,000 subscribers, and he's the one with the open carry, in Florida, and he goes
Yeah,
fishing.
they got open carry in a fair few states. I'm not sure which ones, but I know South
Yeah, I know.
Carolina has because I've been there, and it's very
North
unnerving.
Carolina is an
Somebody.
open carry state. You can carry it in
So
North Carolina.
so is South Carolina because I've been
Yeah,
in
well, I
South
don't know.
Carolina
I don't
walking
know
into
anyone
a.
from South Carolina, but I know we're in Florida where this lad comes. He's called the Armed Fisherman, and he's going fishing. And to be honest, okay, I understand. He's got a sidearm on. He's got an AR, fucking whatever it is, strapped to his back or his chest. And
Mhm.
people phone the police. Next minute, he got 20 coppers all pointing fucking guns at his head. But it's legal, so why should they be doing it? That's the
I don't.
issue.
I don't know. Like I
And
said,
then you put a civil claim in, you get 50, 60, $70,000 because it was illegal detainment. You don't get it, the idiots.
Mm. No, but
But
like I
I
said,
understand why they have to do it. I mean, it's a fine balance, isn't it? Could
right.
be an absolute nutcase walking down the street who wants to blow everyone's heads off.
Yeah, I mean, it's unnerving to be, like I said, when been in South Carolina, going into a Walmart, and the guy next to me walking in has got, he's not a copper. Obviously, coppers have got their guns on them all the time, but
Yeah.
this is just a normal bloke with this like holster thing with his gun on there, and you think, Jesus Christ, these are some of these places where people go crazy,
Oh,
and he can walk in
mate,
with a
listen,
gun. You know?
Torbs will know, and I'm not going to mention names, but I'll just say GB. Torbs will know what I'm talking about if he's back.
Yeah.
Arizona, it's an open carry state. That's a stand your ground state as well. If a copper cracks you in Arizona illegally or detains you and puts his hands on, you're legally entitled to defend yourself. But you'll get done. But you'll get done for resisting. They come out with all sorts of bollocks. But Torbs GB went live last week for an hour.
Yeah, did he?
I caught the last 10 minutes of it.
All right.
I know why he hasn't been on. Well, obviously, he can't stay on alive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
His name's been getting mentioned, basically, in other people's channels who were having all sorts of shit with the police, and he was getting dragged in, so he walked away from it all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But honestly, God, he's sound, and he said last week he's going to come back.
Where are you now, Nomad?
Not too far from the Wisconsin state line,
All right.
about
But
20 minutes
so
away from the
really
customer.
now, lad, I just come in nutters, come in yours, and I do me 2 or 3 American channels, and that's it. No more than that. That's it.
Yeah.
Even though they go live, I mean, one of them was live this morning on one of his other channels, and he's a pain in the arse. You say hello to him, and he just won't. He'll just blank it. Go fuck. He tells you to fuck off. But then again, on the next breath, the next day, you go, "What's up, Migsy lad?" You know what I mean? It's just the way he is. You just accept it, or you fucking don't. It is what it is. You know what I mean? He says, Tubbs, if you donate any money or you're a member or fucking whatever, don't think you're my friend because you're going to fuck yourself. Just keep your money and shove it up your ass. I'm not interested. He's funny as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mate's lad come round yesterday because there was something wrong with me telly. And you know what kids are like. He's 33, fucking blah, 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 fucking pressing buttons, you know, like nutter. But he gets somewhere nutter, just presses buttons and fucks everything up. And next minute, he's got me to, and I went, what the fuck have you done there? He went, unbelievable, he's young. I mean, he's 33, he's not a young kid, you know what I mean? But it was his birthday yesterday. Look, you know. Chops, I was up all night waiting for him to come back here because he was off his barnet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I come back to yours, I got a phone call at text at 5:30, 5:45, I'm home. I've been up all night fucking stressing where the fuck is this little fucker, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, oh no, he hasn't texted me today because I told him I'll speak to you later. Shitty ass. You know what I mean? It's me, mate. It's a kid. You know, his dad, I grew up with him. I've known him since he was a baby. You know what I mean? And that's what I said the other day. We grew up together. When he was a young lad, he ever got bullied, we looked after him. Now it's his turn to look after us and his mates. You know what I mean? He do. Don't like getting issue ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have to phone him up and he'll have 10 lads round here in seconds.
Well,
But, Tubbs, honest to God, I don't smoke weed or nothing like that shit anymore. But, I said to Nutty yesterday, it was his birthday, and was it today? Yeah, I think it was today, but he's pissed as a fucking fart. He doesn't drink. So, I said, what, mate?
whose birthday is it?
Me mate's son.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, guess what I got him for his birthday?
20
Half
quid.
an us, half an us.
Yeah.
Fucking half an us. Guess how much I paid for it?
How much?
40 quid. That's why I was laughing the other day when you were saying like yesterday you paid 12 quid for your back. Yeah, well, fuck off, so behave. Honest, mate. No, mate. Listen, it's at best it's normally 80, but it's to me, you know what I mean. Fucking
Yeah.
lads have known all my life. You know, I said, listen, it's for me, mate's fucking lad. All you do, me, before they go ahead, then you can have it for that. I don't give a fuck what it is. Might be full of twigs for all I care. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because I'm not touching it.
Oh, oh. I wonder where
he
Party
got,
Chops is, eh? He's done the
he's
Rochdale
fucking
runner.
hiding,
No,
little rat.
he's done
He
the
was
Rochdale
in.
runner.
No, he was in Tyrone's earlier, I think.
Where are you travelling to, Nomadic, now?
I was on
To
Tyrone's panel earlier. I had to run somebody off because they were doing me kiting, talking
I'm going
nonsense.
Where are you travelling to, Nomad?
Wisconsin, 18 miles away to this customer.
All right.
Rust-Oleum. There's like they make things equivalent to like WD-40 and stuff like that.
All right.
And I don't know what they use this stuff for, but I mean, this is hot resin, very hot resin. It is about 75 degrees Celsius inside that tank.
It's out. It's out. Say again.
It's about 75 degrees Celsius in the tank.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's not it's not something you want to fall into, and it's flammable.
Is it flammable as well? Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a stupid truck driver this morning that it was a Pakistani driver, and he was like weaving everywhere in front of me, and like halfway into the one lane, halfway in the other. I got by the side of him, and a dork was on his bloody phone, so I just put the horn on the loud horn on the other truck, scared the shit out of him. He didn't do it after that. He just stayed in a straight line because I kept looking back at my rearview mirror. He stayed in a straight line because it's getting such a big problem here. People on their phones while they're driving, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've got a headset and stuff like that, which is legal in federal law here. A lot of states, if you got a phone in your hand, you're in trouble, you know. My mate, he
Yeah.
just lost his contract with this company. He started a week after me, so he's been here nearly 10 years. And in Georgia, we've got these new well, they're like it's like a little small frame on wheels. By the side of the road, it's orange, and there's a camera on it. But what it's doing is looking inside your vehicle,
Yeah.
and the police can, I don't know how they connect to it, but they can connect to those cameras. And my friend says he dropped his phone. He went to pick it up, and the camera's looking down into his vehicle. It shows him. He's taken him to court over it, but it shows that he's just holding the phone as if he has picked it up, you know, because it's down too low. But you can't have a phone in your hand, you know. And
Yeah.
Schneider done an inquiry, and they said your your contract's terminated because you're going against the rules of them
Right.
because of they're seriously safety orientated and whatever, you know, because of what we haul and what we get involved with, you know.
Madness.
Yeah, they don't know accidents, they don't nothing, you know. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
more rolled over trailers in some of our yards, you know.
Yeah. It's dangerous. Being on the phone like while
Uh-huh.
traveling. While traveling, should I say?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, Mixie lad.
No, I'm just hoping these people will play ball and take us off today and be
What if
nice.
you don't?
Oh, if they don't, I'm just going to park on their premises and annoy them until they do come and take it off. It will just help me in the morning.
Well, then, have you been anywhere interesting?
And the next one is because, like I say, I'm going down to SpaceX in Florida. That's going to be interesting to me, seeing how they build these suckers and stuff, and being that close to the rockets and everything. And then I go straight back up here again because this seems to be a better area for picking up some sort of decent loads.
Yeah.
Yeah. and it allows me to keep going through the house on a weekend. So I
Yeah,
still get paid everything, but they're paying for me to go through the house.
man.
Wonder if you see a rocket launch.
No, because this is a manufacturing plant where they build these rockets.
Oh, right.
I think they actually jet off out of Texas down near the Mexican border. There's a place called, oh God, what's it called? Begins with a B or something. But that's where they naturally take off,
I know,
and they just
not this time when Bailey was in America, but the time before, he'd seen one take off somewhere in Florida.
right.
Florida. That's kind of way anyway.
Yeah, I mean NASA's still got everything there, and I know that they're a bit concerned now because Musk and Trump fell out, and one of the comments was, "Well, I'm not going to let you use my rockets." So NASA's a bit weird about this at the moment.
Right.
But he's deleted his comments on X or something and gone back on it because it's just stupid. It's like listening to two kids. You got the richest man in the world, and you got the president of the United States. That last week they
Madness.
were, well, they were all for each other, and now they're not. It just fell out just like that. I don't even know
That's
why.
all it. Madness.
I don't even know why that bloody Elon Musk is still working. He's worth supposedly 400 billion. What? Retire. Jesus, retire, because you cannot spend 400 billion. It's just, I know he's got
Well,
kids
I'd
all
have
over
a
the
good
place,
go.
but
I'd have a good go. Oh, I'd have a good go, Nomad.
right. But I mean, like 400 billion, there's nothing you couldn't afford that you can imagine. There's just nothing. That's crazy.
I'd definitely have a
You
good
just need.
go spending it, though. I reckon it'd be interesting to try.
Mm. Yeah, I would just go on a lifetime travel around the world and go everywhere and do everything. Because like, he'll like sleep at work and everything. He's just very into, until this government thing come on, but now he's not with them anymore. But I'd be traveling the world.
So would I, 100%.
Before it's too bloody late.
Have you got any holidays booked yet, Nomad?
Other days, what loads?
No, have you got any holidays booked?
Well, I mean, I take off weekends. I'll take off whatever time, whenever the missus wants to go somewhere or whatever. She came out in a truck the other day, which was weird. I've never had anybody in this truck. So, I've had an OSR in here twice, which is a trainer, because every year we have to do driving tests and show them that we can pump off, air off, do all that sort of stuff that we do anyway. But it was weird having the missus in the truck. We only went down to South Carolina and back, so it's only about 6 hours there and back. But she said, "When can I come out next?"
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I like see. It's weird. You get so used to being out here on your own, but it was just funny having it like the missus come out in the truck. And she saw it from a different view because she can see up, and then I could say, look at the cars and stuff. You look inside them, and people are on their phones or doing this. You meet some weird people, or doing weird stuff. Not that day she was out, but yeah, you'll come across some weird people.
Yeah. So, haven't you booked Jamaica yet?
Not yet. No, I mean we got the house. We're doing up the house a bit rapid because my mum's coming here. She's moving to America. Um, then I want to try and get my brother Steve to come over here because he'll be in England on his own, like I was here on my own, and it's no fun.
Yeah.
So I really want to see if he'll come over here. he'll do well for himself, because he's a workaholic. But he'll get a job over here and work if he wants to work those hours. But at least he'll earn a chunk of change,
Well, alright.
because they seem to pay higher. Well, they certainly pay the higher truck wages, so I'm told, by British truck drivers. But everything seems to be, bearing in mind everything is getting a bit more expensive here.
Everything's expensive all over the world now, Nomad.
I know, and all that bloody tariff things that he keeps messing about with on Way Station. This is Wisconsin. Let me just see if I get pulled. You got to go under the thing to see if my truck gets called. Oh, it's closed. That's okay. They have like an electronic thing that talks to that computer, which I've got like there, and it just notifies me whether I can pass or not. They obviously got the weights in the road. Well, it is open because they got trucks over there. Why does it say closed? I suppose because they're backed up a bit. Well, not overly back. Oh, they're doing inspections. Poor sods. Yeah, they're putting the trucks in and doing an inspection on them. That's why they've closed it.
Right.
I guarantee somebody's going to be unlucky. Right, I've got to turn off up here.
What time's it there then? 12:30.
Yeah, 12:31.
What you having for your tea?
I've had a dodgy stomach today, so I'm just drinking water all day. I'm not messing about with food at the moment. I don't know what I ate yesterday. I hardly ate anything yesterday. I think I had a taco, 2 tacos, I think. That was about it. 2 tacos. But something in there wasn't agreeing with me, which I'm normally fine with Mexican food, but Jesus, that was no fun. Well, because if you're in a truck stop, you got to keep getting dressed to go running across to the bloody toilet and stuff, and then come back out again, get undressed, get in bed, then get dressed again. It's crazy. Where is? Where's Quick Trip? If there's a Quick Trip here, I need to quickly stop there and get some drinks. Just need some water or no, that's the rest area. I don't want to go in there. Welcome to Wisconsin. Is it down here? Please be down here. They have the best truck stops, Wisconsin.
Yeah, do
Yeah. Yeah, because their truck
stops. A
stops.
red light.
Huh?
It's a red light in there.
Yeah, but you can turn right on a radio.
All right.
Some states you can't, but this one you can.
That would confuse though. I thought we knew that.
I know. I had a copper sat there in Indiana this morning, and I wasn't sure whether I could turn right there. I just sat there. I thought he's either going to come up to me and tell me what you're doing, and I think, well, I'll just not going, turning right, whatever. I mean, I understand it. It's a lot easier doing that, but when you've got flambles and stuff like that, and I thought, I don't want to get ticketed. So I thought, sod it. I'll just sit here for a minute. And that light stayed red for ages. I just want to go this quick trip here. And then it's
I wonder where Porky Chops is there. He's done the Rochdale running on us today.
No, he was definitely in Tyrone's this morning. Absolutely.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because I said to him, Southern Porky.
What did you say? Big up the Northerners, yeah.
No,
Big
I
up
just
the
reminded
Northerners.
him. I just reminded him he's a Southerner. This
Been a
one's
plane
weird.
crash. What country, man? India. Been a plane crash just after takeoff.
Yeah, Indian. Wasn't that, doesn't that happen? I swear to God, I've seen them a couple of times having those accidents.
Mad in there.
And that's the newest Boeing, isn't it? A 787 Dreamliner or something.
Was it a Dreamliner? Yeah.
Yeah, the brand new ones. Well, I'm stopping here. It says no, you can't, but no parking at any time. They won't turn me away from my money.
You can't park there, nomadic.
Huh?
You can't park there.
Well, he's parking there with his dump truck. So that I'm just. They'll have to tow it. Right, I'll be back in a mo.
Okay, mate. What's nomadic end up getting a fan? Can't park there. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I think I might fuck off when nomadic comes back. I might fuck off when nomadic comes back. It'd be rude for me to just go now, so I'll wait for him to come back. And then go and look what munchies I can have.
Britain has reportedly survived. Yeah, it was a Dreamliner.
Not good.
787 Dreamliner. But crashed into a building.
Not good, not good. Plane crashing. Bosh. Big John hasn't got a look in, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Yes, Chris. Hope you're all right, mate. Run not happy with Angela. So why? What's Angela been doing like fucking gobshite? She's a gobshite, Angela. You call it madness. I call it madness.
So there was a plane crash in India in August 2020. 21 people died, and that was a Boeing 777.
Come back.
Yes, Jim. Yeah, yes. Have you had a fan?
Hmm?
You might get a fan, you know.
No. I know I've come in the wrong way, so this is going to be fun. I've got to go out the right. I've got to go out the wrong way.
Ooh.
Nobody's going to argue. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, he's coming in that way. Oh, sod it. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, you come diving in, Sonny. You come diving in as well. Just go past then. Go on, you silly sod. All right. Now we're going the right way.
What have you just done about? You've just done a loop on yourself, yeah.
Yeah. Just scared the locals. See, this guy's parking here. Nobody's taking any notice. It's to stop the overnight truck drivers coming here because they will move you on. Otherwise, it will get you towed. And you go back up this way. No, I don't want. Oh, you sod. Go on.
How long have you got left, Nomad?
What, to go to the customer?
Yeah,
It says 18 minutes away.
right. I'll stay on for 18 minutes then.
If I can just get across this bloody road. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Should be 165 east. Oh, now it's changing the direction. Got it. I'm going this way. I don't care. Problem is, when you get a house, mate, you got to stick to the designated routes for them.
Yeah.
I know it's working
Are you
right.
Chris?
Fucking-
Got your midweek. Chris, are you
Fucking
there?
Yeah,
hell, you
yeah.
two are paid. You know what? You're paid like fucking hell. You two should be in a fucking nursing home. Well,
Who?
Are you there, Chris?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, God, yeah. I just be watching wrongs, and yeah, God, he's been talking about Angela, because yeah, Yoki put something up about Smiler. Ron's, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Ron said it, but Angela said, Ron said it.
Right.
Yeah, but um, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to jump back out again, Tubbs. I can't, mate. Just can't.
All right then. All right.
All right, mate. I'm sorry, lads. I just can't listen to that.
All right.
Yeah.
Go on, Chris. Carry on.
Yeah, yeah. I just seen yeah, Ron's just been on, and he's got yeah, yeah, he's just talking about Angela.
Right.
Yeah, because Yoki's put up a clip.
So what's Angela done then?
Well, plus, well, saying saying Master Ron said what Spang was in prison and oh, wait yeah, yeah, I bet you was on their bitch in
Right.
prison. Yeah. Um. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Some people see it as a joke, and and some people. Well, it does happen sometimes.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. I have got no proof on Ron said it, but yeah, according to Angela on Smilers, well, it's yeah, Ron said it.
Yeah, she shit staring. Angela's a shit starer.
Well, she's always been okay with me, Tubbs.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. I thought I thought she's always been all right with you.
Yeah, she has, mate. She's just a gobshite, and she.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got a good relationship with her. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing.
I don't blame you, Chris. I don't blame you,
Yeah,
mate.
I'm not saying nothing about Betty. Yeah, I got a good relationship with her too.
Yeah, I like Betty. She's all right, Betty, isn't she?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, she might be loud. Yeah, she's all right.
In quarter of a mile, turn left, nomadic.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
But yeah, Betty said to you yeah, Betty told me she was go she asked you you ever go down to London you could stay in hers.
Yeah, he said me
Yeah,
and Mrs. Tobbs could, yeah.
yeah. Well, that's good of her.
I know.
Yeah, and or you go down. Well, you don't do it no more, Alderton.
I haven't done it for a long time, have I?
No. Well, did you stop at about um about 1 year now? Yeah,
Yeah, something
or
like
more.
that.
Yeah.
Something
God,
like
yeah, I'm going to Shrewsbury on Friday.
that. Are you going to meet up with Mr. Beautiful Blues?
What? No, with Michael.
And you're going to meet up with Mr. Beautiful Blues, or?
Well, it's up to him. I mean, he wants to come to a prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to we're going to a prison for 2 hours, and after that, we're going to Weatherspoons.
All right.
Yeah, for 2 drinks and going back home. Yeah.
Why are you going to a
When's
prison?
What? Oh no, it's a tourist place in shoot. It's old fashioned
Oh,
prison. Well, Michael wants to go to it.
right.
Yeah, it's not me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Michael wants to go to it. Tubbs.
Yeah, I know. It's a tourist thing now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Michael said, you've been to Shrewsbury Police Station.
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been by there. Oh yeah, and Michael wants to go to Everspoons after for 2 pints.
For 2 points.
Yeah, I said to Michael, "Do you want to stay for more?" Um, because it's Friday. Michael said, I well, I think Michael wants to go home after 2 pints.
He's
I
a
said
light.
I'd be
Sounds like
happy
a
to stay.
lightweight.
Well, Michael is, not
Yeah.
me.
I know you ain't.
Yeah.
I wonder where Mike lives. He hasn't been in today.
Unless he's gone out.
Yeah, he might have
Oh,
been.
yeah, I won't go out in this weather.
Oh, it's beautiful up here, Chris.
Yeah. Well, it's pissing down in Wales.
Not good, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be nice on the weekend.
Yeah, nice weather.
Yeah. Yeah, I might go down.
Say again, Chris. Have I lost you? I think
He
we've lost.
dropped.
I think we've lost Chris.
I think Chris was lost years ago.
Chris, where have you gone? Come back for my apple pie. Are you there, Chris? Chris, I'll kick you and come back, mate. You wish, chops, you sausage. I'm going. Someone's nomadic gets to his destination. I'm out of here.
Well, Lindisfarne, I don't know how to do that far.
2 hours to what?
Lindisfarne,
Understand. What the fuck's that?
Holy Island.
All right. Not want to go there, bro.
I went as a kid and it was good.
Did you want to what?
I went as a kid and I think it was good.
We're going on new cars.
I really do.
2 hours.
But then you want a couple of hours looking around and that.
Yeah.
You've got to frigging do it by the tide and that for the course.
What can you do when you live in a zoo? I don't know what happened to Chris there. Straight over, Nomad, yeah.
Yeah, you got to stop for train tracks. It's the law.
Yeah.
If you go straight over, a cop will have you straight away because you have to stop. Same as school buses here.
Right.
They have to I mean, because you get trains just sat there sometimes, which that's unnerving when you look to the left and there's a train sat there. It's down here somewhere. I think I've been here before.
Been before, yeah.
Yeah, to this place. That's it, Rust-Oleum. If I remember rightly, I went down here. That's the offices there. But I think I came down here and turned right. Yeah, because that's employee entrance. Shipping and receiving.
Just drive through the gate, Nomadic. Just you'll easy ramp that
No,
up.
they'll check you on this TV screen. Let me just say, what do I got?
You could just from that gate.
Hmm?
You could just drive through that gate.
I know, but it's going to smash the front of the truck up a bit. Hi, this is Schneider with a delivery of hot resin. Pardon? I didn't catch you there.
Oh, then Sparky, I need to give Sparky on the back. Yes, Sparky.
Yep, I've got
With
42. Well, there's a tanker. What's that? I'm a tanker. 42. Yeah, 40. Okay, thank you. Tanker.
well, the black you're in, Nomad.
Yeah, hold on. They thought I was a dry van first of all because he said, how many containers you got? No, I'm a tanker. Oh, no, come on in, he said. That sounds good. That's research and development. Tank farm. Oh, I remember rightly. There's a bloody office over there. Ah, I know where I am. I just got to go in the office and say, hey, help me out here,
Well,
boys.
yeah, I do, yeah. Oh,
Like in the server.
Yeah.
You're just shrugging your shoulders.
Right, back in a minute.
Okay, man. Well, I think I'm going to put the kettle on, make a cuppa, and then I'm going to do one. That's my plan. That's my plan, man. Hope you're well, Sparky lad. Hope you're well. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. What can you do when you're living a zoo? Don't fuck about, man. Don't fuck about, man. You bastard. Oh, fucking right. Oh, want a coffee?
It's the one that buried the pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to offload me. They're good. I like these people.
Uh,
Then I've got enough hours to get back to Chicago, drop this trailer off, and get my next one. Ooh.
you buzzing now, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got to go round the corner to the tank farm, he says. To me, that's the bloody tank farm. Oh, no, there's another tank farm over there. Yeah, this works out really well because, like I said, I can get back. I don't get reload until tomorrow morning, but I really want to have the maximum amount of time. So if I park there tonight, I can crawl or creep into their premises tomorrow without tripping my clock off.
It's all right when it works out, all right. Think of like.
Yeah, a lot of the time it does, to be fair. A lot of these, I mean, especially like you get certain states, you know, they're always going to help you. They're friendly states. And Wisconsin people are generally friendly bunch, you know. But I would imagine it's going to be like one of those things over there I've got to back up to. But until they say, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I need to turn the phone. Oh, it'd be great if it's their hose. I'll be happy because that makes it even easier. Problem is this stuff, when it gets in the hose, once you've offloaded, obviously it's cooling down, then the hose just becomes almost like a rock, and the
Yeah.
fittings, because this resin goes off quick once it gets exposed to the air.
Right then, Nomadic, I'm going to let you unload. Okay. I'm going to shoot.
All right, then, Torbs, Mr. Torbs.
Thanks for
letting me up.
Mate. And
Okay.
I'll catch you next time.
Okay. Laters.
See you later, mate. Ta-da.
Bye.
Right, guys, that's me. I'm out. Catch us all later. Well, terminate the time is now over.